Coming up on KRISSI Talks.
Today drained me.
Guys, can you believe it's literally the end of 2023?
Where am I going? I'm like, what am I talking about? I'm gonna talk about my highs, and then I'll mention my lows, and I'll mention my hopes. Okay, no. I'm gonna be very hypocritical even if I say this. Is this who we are? Because your girl was going through it. By the way, it was a mutual breakup, like, kinda. Being able to rep GQ. Now guys, now. I've been trying to build a space where people can learn more about dance. Yes, no audition needed. Upon request. Okay?
We're here. Let me just make sure I look cute. I've got my Red Bull, my 2 liter, my Vaseline that's almost done. And I've got my wellness diet that I bought at Typo and probably never used ever. But then I did use it when I did remember. I just get too busy. Having time to actually use this is the time I actually want to like chill and do nothing.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Today drained me.
Guys, can you believe it's literally the end of 2023? I remember a couple of weekends ago when we were discussing New Year's Eve, people were like, honey, it's next week. And I was like, what do you mean it's next week? It's next week. I'm low-key like so scared to do this. Actually, I wanted to record the audio from my phone, but do I even have storage space for that? So now the audio is going to be a little bit more
Crisp. I'm just gonna do this and hold it like a mic. I'm in the car because why? Lindy's sleeping in the room. My cousin and my brother in the TV room. My brother's room is a state. I'm not gonna film in my parents' room. So this is where we are. Whenever I attempt to do a end of year reflection recap video, I just speak like I don't have a map. I'm just lost. I'm like, where am I going? I'm like, what am I talking about? And then all the things, wait a minute, I remembered I wanted to write something. All the things I thought I was gonna say, I end up not saying. So I decided, I feel like it's also so glad to do it in the car, because then I don't have like people like, can I come in? So I decided, okay, let me have a map. Like I've got things written down. Like I'm a get together girl. I'm gonna open my Red Bull. Ooh, ASMR, because that's right here by the mic. So thank you, Red Bull, for keeping me energized, for giving me wings.
Red Bull gives you wings.
I'm going to talk about my highs, or I'll mention my highs, and whatever my brain comes up with it when I say it, I'll talk about. And then I'll mention my lows, and then I'll mention my hopes, and then from there, there's a video to let you all know what's been going on. I've been doing this often in the year where I take a video randomly and I just record my thoughts because I would be feeling very low. I did one on my birthday, and it's so perfect that my birthday's in the beginning of the year, because I really take it as a way to like, it's a new year. Like, I lived a whole nother year. Thank you to the Lord. Wow. Yeah, there are a few things that I decided to keep to myself and just reflect on by myself, because it's really, really toxic for me, I think. Okay, no. I'm gonna be very hypocritical even if I say this, but there are a few things that I didn't like blatantly say this is what's happening to me, but I did vent on social media about it. A friend had mentioned to me, girl, is this who we are? You know, is this what we represent? And that got me thinking.
It's unfortunate that people can change something that was just pure innocent fun into drama.
The point I want to make is I'm low-key actually glad, however I processed everything that went on in my life, I am actually so glad that I did it that way, because all praise and honor to God, I'm feeling so much more contentment and relaxation and comfort and peace of mind, of health, I know what I want for my future as a career, but emotionally and mentally I feel so much more aware and sure of where I'm going, because my career was always set. Everybody always knew like my career, but I never knew all of the other things. That I think is what 2023 has been about, like learning actually how to be me and how to adult, because let's get into it. My highs was literally January 2024 when I went to an audition, and you guys saw that vlog, and I literally danced for the T20 Cricket Women's World Cup. That's on an international stage. We were at St. George's, and those games, you were like, oh, okay, hier kom 'n ding, want die ding is groot.
So it was a bit of a mental game there.
So I love actually the acoustics in this car. For me, I realized the rehearsal time is my favorite time of any dance project that I'm a part of, which also brings me to my next high. Hairspray. Like, I was part of a big full-on musical production. My favorite time was rehearsal time for the T20 World Cup, for the Hairspray show. My bro, you have so much fun. That's where you build your connections, your bonds. With Hairspray, I created like I feel like unbreakable bond with a few people. Yo, the emotional damage on that last night of show, like closing night. We've been rehearsing with these people for 3 months, so every single day we're with each other. I just let my mom pause because she's quickly getting into the car, and there's Manny is trying to get a durag. Guys, please look at him. He's trying to get waves. Those bonds, I can't fathom how quickly I created those bonds. Why this Hairspray rehearsal was so important for me. Woo! I don't know how to, especially because it's me saying it out loud and I'm putting it onto YouTube. Because a lot of people will be talking about this type of stuff on their channels, because I mean, they're famous and stuff. And I'm not like famous and stuff. But I mean, it's on my list, so I just feel like I have to just put it there. The Hairspray rehearsal was so good for me mentally, because I just got out of my first long-term real in love relationship. Everything felt like it went so well, like everything was good. Like up until a month before our 2-year anniversary, there was just a shift. On our 2-year anniversary, that's when it was like, okay, we gotta think about where we're going. And then for another 2 weeks after that, we had slowly decided it's probably not together. Immediately after the breakup happened, I was distraught. I was broken. I'm not gonna go too deep into it because I don't know if my mental capacity, is gonna be able to. Because I haven't really spoken about it in a while. Only because I've been feeling really good. I've been feeling so much. Like I said at the beginning, contentment. Like I'm happy. I'm like relaxed. I'm like looking forward to the next thing, the next adventure, the next like what's gonna happen for me, who am I gonna meet, what am I gonna do as KRISSI Dance, as KRISSI Creates, Hairspray came at a time that I really needed it, because your girl was going through it. At the end of the day, cry. Literally cry, cause we don't know. Cry. What else must you do, Masina? Honestly, I couldn't for a good month, even because this was fresh into rehearsals. I was distraught. It was so difficult to be present at the rehearsals. But slowly, it was the most like uplifting and like calming thing. Because also, I'm going to rehearsals to work. Even though we're not getting paid for these things, it's community theatre. You're going to the rehearsal to be in the zone, to focus, So your mind can't fully be like, oh my word, I just broke up with this person, blah, 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 blah. By the way, it was a mutual breakup, like, kinda. How long is this video gonna be? Because honestly, I think all my highs are literally stemming from this breakup onwards. The breakup happened, I got into Hairspray, but right when the breakup happened, I actually quit my job, which is like a high, but it was also a low, because I'm broke. It's December and I'm broke. My breakup was definitely a low, and I thought it was gonna be my lowest of low. but it actually had turned into my high because of I realized what I want in a relationship, what I want for me, what I want to do for my partner, and I quit my job. But like once I quit my job, I felt like I know what I want to do. I have time for all of these things. So that was my high of quitting my job, because I was able to say, oh, all of these things I've been wanting to do, I can finally do it. Donkey. It was the most difficult decision I've ever made. Like I was so scared. I remember that day of my like going away, like my last day, I was like, what am I doing? Is this the right decision? It's 28th of December and I'm feeling so much, I'm glad I did it. But my low is like, I don't have a consistent income. Where am I going to? How am I going to? This is like literally happening all in 1 month. Like hairspray rehearsals, quitting my job, breakup. I forgot the most important moment of 2023. As I'm editing, I'm looking like KRISSI dance. I literally started coaching hip hop at the studio Feet on Fire here in PE. That's where I really had the chance to like explore my skills, my passion, my art as a choreographer. Really have a vision, really see how I can do transitions. And I forgot about that. And that's like when I talk about like all of the quitting job, the breaking up, the this, the that. I was also having my kids and my students literally do a full-on competition. There was also that stress. I still have to make sure these kids get like recognized for their passion, for their choreography, for their dance, and then I must deal with I'm going to quit my job. So that was also like, whoa, yo guys, it was actually once hairspray rehearsals started, it was quit job, break up, students, competitions. So yeah, I just thought I should mention that. I did it for the whole year and it was crazy. It was a really eye-opening journey being a choreographer and a hip-hop instructor, hip-hop dance coach. Also, I don't want to make this too long, but yeah, that was that and that was crazy. And so just remember that here and there. And I even mentioned it later on, not having actually introduced it. But let's carry on with the video. The week of my leaving the office, because it was now a Red Bull Dance Your Style, the tour for KRISSI. We're doing all these activations, cool. And then the last day we did our final activation. Kind of like a full circle moment. And I didn't really have that time to like that mood of going down because I just quit my job. What am I gonna do now? Because I quit my job and I had to work with Red Bull. My high, working with Red Bull for the first time on the KRISSI Dance Your Style tour, because that's a big thing for me. So being able to rep GQ in GQ and show them, hey, I'm KRISSI Dance from GQ, etc, etc. Like now it's like Red Bull knows me, guys. Like yeah. The high of T20, it was the high of the hairspray rehearsals, because obviously as the months progressed into also getting into showtime, like we really connected with each other. And yeah, we were on that final night, on curtain call closing night, I was crying the most, especially during our meditation session, right after physicals and right after vocal warm-ups. I remember our choreographer Darren, which was also a close friend of mine, who was like, this is the last night, and you just hear him go yeah, then I did break, oh my word. We were holding each other's hands and we were like I was just thinking about how important it was. Like I just remember how I was that first day of rehearsal to the last night, to closing night. Totally a different person. So much happened during the rehearsal time and whatever with us as a unit. Yeah, guys. Hey, banana. I'm just in shock with all of the growth, progression, love, sadness that I've experienced, but I will still say I feel so happy. I'm happy. Those are a couple things that happened, yeah. And then there was things like a couple of highs. At my office that I worked at the job, I became sort of like main marketing chick. Like I was the marketing manager, quote unquote. And we literally organized a whole event. I did not know what I was doing. Ek het daar gekom en ek het net gesê XYZ. Let me just breathe. It was really such a good event. The time of the event, was literally like I think a month before I had to leave. That was when my contract was ending. I didn't per se quit my job, but I just decided not to accept the offer to extend my contract, right? Mentally, I'm not happier. That was my thing. So I was able to do that crazy event, and it just gave me the reassurance that I can do anything when I set my mind to it, you know? Remember, if you don't believe in yourself, so many people believe in me as KRISSI Dance, and I'm the one actually keeping myself back. I have been having the biggest doubt and fears. I just don't think I'm capable, but I've done a couple of things and I'm definitely capable of it. So you must just do it, guys. Nike #own the floor, guys. Please, Nike must make a boom. With working in my job, I decided, hey, I need a MacBook because I love MacBook, and I'm not gonna have money to buy a MacBook if I leave this job. I saved up, and I bought myself a MacBook. I built a website for my photography business, for KRISSI Creates. So best believe y'all better check it out. Sometimes I'm like, why do I talk like this? I'm having an overload, so I'm just trying to calm down. I really need to be putting effort in KRISSI Creates, but that's only because I've been busy with KRISSI Dance. KRISSI Dance be working. And then I got a new camera, which we are using right now. This camera is definitely an investment, and it's benefited KRISSI Creates a lot, because there's a couple of people that want to use me in 2024. So we're happy about that. Once I got this camera, I was like, hey, let me just quickly see where I can put my foot in the door. And I made this amazing video. I'm just gonna pop it up here. Oh my word, I'm so proud of myself. Because videography has actually been my main thing. Like, I did photography because the other camera, it really does do the trick. I just wasn't happy with the video. Just book me. You will see the things that are in my head on the camera. You know? Yeah. Thank you. Actually, my other low, I broke this lens. So this camera came with a lens. There's a whole video on my KRISSI Creates YouTube. Go check it out. It's really cute. Did I not go break the lens? Like, the lens literally went like this. I wanted to film a KRISSI Dance thing, man. Right after I had filmed the KRISSI Creates thing. Die break it ding. Literally, I'm putting my tripod down. Bah! And I was like, I closed my eyes. Picked it up. It's gone. But what I did was, people that are new to the game, this is a mirrorless camera. So the camera that I first had, the lens doesn't fit on this camera, but you can buy an adapter, right? You say it's an EFS mount, you say it's a RF mount for EFS. Let the people explain to you. But now I'm using the camera because I have the other lenses, and because I bought an adapter. Much cheaper option. So yeah. So that was a definite low, because that lens was also it had a good range. Yeah, so okay, but I think I've covered kind of like all of the different things that I have in my notebook. Quitting my job, organizing a whole corporate event for the first time, and I had no idea what I was doing. Working with Red Bull, building my website for KRISSI Creates. Like, it's been the KRISSI Dance season, so yeah. KRISSI Creates is like taken like she's there. Yeah, she's like taking a backseat. In the last couple of months, another high, which is so important to me. I remember speaking to the Red Bull guys, and I was like, I'm gonna organize like a thing, like a class, because everybody's asking me, and it just never happened. Like, I always would say, like, at the beginning of the year, it's happening, and then you're like, where is it? And I was like, you know what, Nike, just do it. And the scale that it has grown and that it could grow, unbelievable. The Keep Dancing experience. There's going to be a card that pops up right now. Go subscribe, go watch the couple of videos that we have on there. My motto, always keep dancing, keep dancing, keep dancing. That's the thing I tell myself, to not give up on my dream. I need to keep dancing, because that is how the opportunities are coming in. I've always had this vision in my head about this, like, this culture that's happening, right? I've never gone for it because I just thought I'm not there, and it's not the time, and I'm not capable. But recently, especially now after quitting my job, and I'm like, I need money because I'm broke. Oh, I've been working at that Astron Energy stuff. That's a highlight. Astron Energy. Just been dancing at all the big launches for the rebrand, which was the old Cultics, right? Anyway, Keep Dancing experience is something I've built and something I'm nurturing. It's like, it's a little something that I'm hoping to grow into something more. From the first one, which is I didn't book a photographer, I didn't book a videographer. Look there. Look at the last one we did. Look at the second one we did. Wow. That's the vision. Guys, I've been having this vision probably for 10 years. I think the reason also why it was such a perfect time to do it now is because I think the GQ dance culture is brewing. There's a little flame. There's a little flame. You watch Friends, if you know, you know. I've been trying to build a space where people can learn more about dance. With dance studios here in PE, there aren't much competition from the outside to give us opportunities and to expose us to these things. I entered the festival with the studio that I was working. Not to sound cocky, but obviously I got gold. Obviously I got double gold, you know, because I have raw street passion. What the key dancing experience is giving you, this is giving podcast. We're definitely doing a podcast. The key dancing experience is like you get to that space and you dance. You take in what the master tells you. So we've done 3 master classes. It's a 2-hour session, about 2.5. Because that first session is like, this is what the style is. This is what whacking is. This is what Afrobeats is. This is what hip hop is. From that, we do the fun part and we learn choreography, and we take what we learned in the technique training and then we put it in the choreography. We teaching you street dance. That's what the key dancing experience is. It's giving you that exposure. When auditions come to PE, you must be ready. Jy kan nie heeltyd TikTok. Because if that choreographer that you follow on TikTok come audition, you can't do. Nigga. Somebody had to say it. Guys, I'm spilling tea. In 2024, I'm not going to hold back my thoughts anymore. Well, relevant thoughts. You know, critiquing, crucial, analytical thoughts.
Be nice. I'm finding it. It take you that long to find it?
It does.
That's just been on my heart. I just remember the last year's audition that we had for Ebubeleni Music Festival, and I was so excited because like another year. Remember 2020? I was dancing for Mood Child. I was dancing for Younger Chief. 2021, oh my word, it was 2 years ago. Auditions round 2, second year in a row. And they cancelled all the dances. People rocked up there thinking the TikTok I learned quickly yesterday is going to work, but it's not going to, guys. When they come here, they must know that GQ has fire dancers. And the people that I've seen rock up at these masterclasses with the Keep Dancing experience, where did you come from? You're just like, people just like, yeah, so the Keep Dancing experience I'm really excited about. I feel like that should be a video on its own, oh my word. But all the things that I just said, I might just cut it out and just like, whatever. That's the type of space I'm trying to create. I'm trying to create a space for everyone. No matter your age, no matter your race, no matter your sexuality, no matter. Do you love to dance? That's literally the only requirement. And it's not just going to be about Keep Dancing the brand. It's going to be about what are the other opportunities. Battle Beasts, if you don't know Battle Beasts, who are you? Even from PE. Battle Beast is another movement that they are also trying to, you know, bring back the dance culture, and they do it in the battle scenario, you know? And that is why the Keep Dancing experience will be also so important, because then you have style that you're developing, that you're growing, and then you can bring it in the battle scene, you know? It's that flame that I was talking about, we need to get it into like a fire. Like, I'm gonna like do all the visual effects now. And that's where I'm gonna leave it at. But I just hope you guys are excited. Like, I really feel like PE needs this because we don't have it. So yeah, I think I'm so glad I did this video because it's getting me to think a lot. And this is kind of why I do these type of videos. My hopes for 2024, let's get to that. Guys, I think for a couple of years, I think everybody knows I've been trying to get out, but there's so many things that I want to do here. For me, it's still such a battle. Like, is it the right decision to go? Because I'm already building something so great here. Because here I am, again, stuck. I definitely want to vlog more. I definitely want to expand KRISSI Creates, because I think, yeah, like I said, she's been in the back seat. And I don't think she should be anymore. But that's why I'm trying my best to fuse KRISSI Dance and KRISSI Creates with this Keep Dancing experience. I want to learn how to do my taxes, because I've been getting a lot of SMSs from SARS lately, and it's freaking me out, you know. Because I mean, I don't work anymore, and it was better when I didn't work because I didn't get any SMSs. Now I'm getting SMSs. So, you know. I want to learn how to do ballet, and I want to swim. I can't swim. Yeah. For me, it's like swimming is so irrelevant unless I'm gonna go on a cruise, you know. Then I know I need to learn how to swim, because if it's a Titanic situation, then how am I gonna swim? You check. Experience the dance industry more, and I feel like experiencing the dance industry more will definitely require me to get out. But again, I have a lot of things on my list as KRISSI Dance, like that. It's in my head, it's not written yet, which I definitely need to do, because I feel like writing your goals and aspirations, which I have done on my notepad, it really manifests into your life. It's not about me never coming back, like, because I thought PE's where's that, you know, because I came from small town George, and every time I came to visit my family, then I'm like, oh, when I want to move to PE, you know, blah, blah, I can have opportunities. And then yeah, when I got here, it was just like bleh. And then ever since that day, I've just been thinking, nah man, like, we need to get PE back where I thought it was, you know. And I'm still on that trip. It's been 10 years and I think something's happening and I'm excited. And then one thing that's also really important for me, that I've literally actually had the most blessed and wholesome holiday. It hasn't been like so fulfilling in the last couple of years. It's just been so fulfilling being with family. But then I also was like thinking, one of my hopes is also to like see how I can like see my family without it having to be a Christmas holiday or whatever. Especially because I'm growing now. Like, I don't have to wait for my parents to say I'm going to this and this and this and this, you know. Just show up and be present. I'm gonna wrap it up now because this is gonna be too much editing for me. I'm knocking. And why do I do this again? I think for me, it's like a time capsule. All of these things, YouTube, it's like a time capsule for me. I'm gonna look at this in a couple of years when I'm still YouTubing, and I'm like, oh my gosh, look what I said, you know. Do I rewatch these videos? No. Why do I expect other people to watch them? I don't know. So I'm excited. It's a bittersweet year, you know, because I never thought I'd actually end up being single for 2023. It was such a shock, but it was the best transition for me. Quitting my job, I would literally ask everyone, like, guys, why did I quit my job? Because it'd be a situation where I don't have money, and then they're like, no. Remember why? I'm literally living testament of why I quit my job. Like, I want to say I have a dance company and people are excited to go to it. I think my anxiety is very much less because I had so much anxiety working. I'm more focused on what I want to do, like what were my individual goals and aspirations. And 2024 is going to be amazing. How like beautiful is it and full circle is it? Next week is January and I'm back dancing for cricket. The opening ceremony and opening game is in Kabeja. We were called to dance again. Yes, no audition needed. Upon request. Okay? One thing I was so happy about is like how closer I've grown to the Lord. Like in the sense of like, I've just been, every decision I make, I channel His energy. And I say, Lord, you know my heart. I'm making this decision. Whatever you will, it will be, you know? So that's what I want to try, keep doing in 2024. And that's what everybody should be doing. I hope you guys had a momentous 2023. Let me know. Well done for reaching this part of the video. That means you really like into my stuff. It's been a beautiful year. It's been a rocky year. It was a fulfilling, enriching year. 2024, I'm excited. It's my birthday month in January. I'm literally turning 24 in 2024 because I'm a 2000 baby, if you guys didn't know. Yeah. It's gonna be a rocky year once again, but it's gonna be all for the good of my well-being. Enjoy it, guys. Thank you for watching. This was actually I'm so happy I did this because I feel so much more, I don't know, I was getting a bit mad because I was trying to get storage on this phone and my heart just felt like but now that I did this, I feel better. And this is why I do it. To remember and to reflect and to have fun and to live and to what? Keep dancing and keep creating. Remember, guys, I have a business. KRISSI Creates is up and running. She'll be in Joburg and Cape Town. So if you're from Joburg and Cape Town, visit my website if you want to book me. KRISSI Dance is also coming to Cape Town and Joburg. We're going everywhere. KRISSI Dance does everything. KRISSI Dance, KRISSI sings, KRISSI creates, KRISSI vlogs, KRISSI talks, KRISSI acts, KRISSI... Oh my gosh, yeah, I was acting in Hairspray. It wasn't just me dancing and singing. I had like lines and everything. I had a name. And that was 2023. See you guys in 2024.